So yeah, let's start the class, guys. So I'm Naushad Sheikh. I will be the host for today's class, right? And as you guys know, we are from Plural Labs. At Plural Labs, we provide live training in all the technologies, in major technologies, trending technologies by IT professionals, right? So this Java batch is our sixth batch. We conduct batches on data science, Python, Java, and all. And this is our sixth batch in a row. And the main specialty of this batch, the specialty of this syllabus is that we are incorporating this generative AI in this syllabus, right? So hope that's the reason most of the Java developers, existing Java developers are also joining in the course. So the agenda for today's class will be, first I'll just be giving you the introduction about what is this course all about, and then our instructor will join in and he will be discussing the entire syllabus that we will be covering throughout this course period. And once the syllabus is covered, we will take queries from you. And once those queries are sorted out, I will be showing you the platform that you will be getting access to once you register to the course, right? So we'll be discussing more about the course fee, course structure, course timing, and all. That is in the later part of today's hour, right? So we are starting with full stack Java development with generative AI. This will be around 75 days of course, Monday to Friday, 1 hour every day, right? So our goal is to make sure we use all the latest technologies that we are using in the industry these days. And why this course? Because this course is integrated with AI learning, right? So like we will be learning about Spring AI, LLMs, RAG, and vector DBs. We'll try to understand them. We'll try to understand these Gen AI concepts. So that's what the market is demanding these days, right? So for that reason, that's one USP of this course. And then we'll try to learn these production ready skills, right from Docker, Kubernetes, right, and AWS deployment. All these skill set we'll try to capture in this course itself. And then we have industry expert mentor who will be taking this class, right? So the instructors who are taking this course, who will be leading you, guys have more than 15 years of industry experience in Java development. So they are the right people. So more about those instructors very soon, right? And career outcomes, we are more majorly focused on career outcomes, whether you are a fresher, whether you are a senior Java developer, or whether you are someone who is trying to switch from other careers to Java, right? We will try to help you guys find a real career path during the course period. What do you want to do? All that confusions that you guys have regarding the career with Java and Gen AI, we try to sort it out during the course period itself. So that's how we will be specializing. And in the end of the course, we'll also have interview preparation. We'll be spending some 5 to 6 days for interview preparation as well. This entire course is divided into 20 modules. You can call it as 20 sections or 20 modules. And these modules description and introduction will be given by the instructor very soon. And who is this course for? As said, we'll be starting from very beginning. It is for fresher graduates. It is for already working Java developers as well, whether you are a junior developer or a senior developer who is already working with Java. This course is also dedicated for you because we have this Gen AI, Spring AI concepts incorporated in this course, right? And even career switchers, we most of the time we also get people from marketing department taking our Java course to find their career in Java. So yeah, if you are in a non-programming background, if you are in other technical backgrounds, and if you want to switch your careers to Java, this course is even for you guys. So talking about the instructor, our instructor is Mr. Basha. So Basha sir is having more than 15 years of industry experience working for multiple MNCs, majorly Java developer. And he is also having experience in recruitment drives and hiring developers for US clients. So that's one USP from our instructor, right? So he's having industry experience. He's also having this interview experience. What kind of questions can be asked? What kind of developers are hired in today's market? What kind of technologies are being used in today's market? So that's all about our instructor. So I will now hand over the mic to our instructor. Basha sir, it's all up to you. And guys, Basha sir will be discussing the syllabus. And once syllabus is discussed, we accept queries from you. If you have queries in between, you can start posting your queries in the chat section. You can find the chat section, Zoom chat section, in the toolbar that you see on your screen, right? Start posting your queries. We'll try to answer those queries as soon as we try to finish the description of the syllabus that we will be covering in this course. Once the syllabus is discussed, I will give you demonstration of what kind of deliverables you guys will be receiving, what kind of platform access you guys will be receiving. And I'll also be discussing about the course structure, how many months, how many days, what is the fee, what all those details will be discussed in the later part of the course, right? So yeah, over to you, Basha sir. I'm giving you the host access. Just give me a minute. Basha sir, can you unmute yourself?
Yes.
Yeah, I made you the co-host, and now I'm stopping my screen sharing here. You can share your screen and start over.
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Moshe.
Thank you.
I'm sharing my screen. Hello, everyone. Good morning and good evening. So just acknowledge me. Am I audible? And I'm going to share a screen too.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, thank you. I'm sharing my screen. So as Naushad highlighted, so multiple things like which we are going to talk irrespective of your expertise, in the sense like from beginners to expertise. These are all the different foundation. Like we start with core concepts basically because the core concepts are the building blocks. So for any technology, like whatever the advanced technology you're going to take, the basic building blocks are crucial, in a sense like even if you say like 8 years 9 years of experience, like but sometime what happens like still we are struggling, in the sense like if anything logic like looping concepts, or if I want to handle a bulk data, in the sense still we struggle. Is that's why like we are going to start with the basic things. So let me just actually go with these things. So we start with core Java fundamentals. Like today and tomorrow, we are planning for a demo, in the sense like today and tomorrow. In the sense like from coming week, we actually start the actual syllabus. So we start with, as I said, we start with core Java fundamentals, like which is required for any web application or any application if you want to build. Without this, we cannot build, in the sense whatever the advanced technology you take, right? So there we need to be a proper framework structure. So to develop, to design any framework kind of a structure, these are the concepts is really required basically. Okay, so I have mentioned here like whatever the concepts which we are going to implement, which we are going to teach day-to-day life, like we are implementing, in the sense 8 hours of work if someone assigns like one user story or any work, right? So without these concepts, I mean, we cannot assume any web application basically. Okay, so we start with core fundamentals, core Java, like why Java, like how to write a Java program, what are the concepts I need to implement, why this, why that, what is the reason. Like already we have multiple, right now we are in Java 22. Again, still why people talks about Java 8 future, why Java 8 features are important as part of the programs. Like if you see streams, lambdas, calendar, multiple activities here. So collections, comparable, comparator, like lambda expressions, optional class. These are all the features which we closely monitor here along with the core Java fundamentals. Once we complete these core Java fundamentals, like we move to another technology, like we move to the technologies basically here. Spring Boot, like where actual configuration we need to take, like how can we design a web application? Like how can we interact with a web application, in the sense like when I fill the details, like how these details will store and go in a repository called database, any external repository where my data will stay like save successfully. So like whether that is a API development we are going to do, API design, like UI web application, multiple activities we are going to take. Spring Boot, like if you're going as a full stack developer, right, you cannot assume any industry, like whether that is a telecom, banking, finance. So without Spring Boot, there is nowhere we are having, like somewhere we have a still legacy technologies, but it's very rare. Like if you know a Spring Boot end-to-end concepts in the sense like microservices, like MVC architecture, security, how can I implement authorization, authentication of my service so that I can protect whatever the data which we are having, everything we are going to learn in this Spring Boot concepts. Okay, so once we do this, like again, like when this is a separate section, like which we discussed along with the Spring Boot, like when we design any web application or when we build or any web service, when we develop, right, how our data is going to store in one repository. When I say repository, the repository meaning is nothing but some kind of a database we are going to store, like data access, MVC, security, all those things we are going to here, like using Hibernate, like a JPA, which we are going to implement here. So model view controller, theme leaf, React JS, multiple front-end technologies we are going to explain, which I'm going to teach you in multiple technologies. Web development, data access, authentication. The meaning is like how you design a web page. Like once you design a web page, how your web page is interacting with the database. Now, once it interacts with the database, how are you protecting your data? In the sense, what are the safety mechanisms which you are going to take? Like Spring Boot provides, Spring Boot is like a big module in the sense like which we have a multiple layers in that, like which we pick a regular details or regular interface, like which it is accessible for irrespective of the experience, like in a day-to-day activities, like where I can say a full stack developer, these minimum technologies which we required. So after that, like this is a part of microservices. I will not differentiate like a Spring Boot with microservices. This is a total different concept. Again, here, like web application will come, REST will come in the sense REST API, like web services will come, everything. But what we do is nothing but whatever the web applications which we developed before this Microsoft services architecture, we develop one microservice or multiple microservices, and we will try to communicate how this microservice is interact with our web application, like with different layers in the sense like whether you take a CRUD operations or you take only update operation, how microservice will help in the sense how this architecture will help so that you can have a smooth experience from design, development, testing, and deployment phases. So once we complete, now again, this is the data access related with this microservices. Once we do this, right, Spring AI, like once we get the basic things like a core Java done in the sense of Spring Boot. Now, once you reach till Spring Boot microservices, right, you will be more confident here, like how I can design a web application, how to write a program, what are the standards, what are the naming conventions I need to follow to build any web application. Once we complete all the web applications, we will enter into Kafka plus Spring AI integration. In the sense like whatever the application manually you are developing, right? So with this Spring internal or inbuilt or a predefined integration, how this increases the productivity. When I say productivity, in the sense like in one day, if I'm able to design one web application with the Spring AI integration per day, how many web applications I can build and I can deploy. In the sense like to increase the speedness of work. That's we call it the productivity. In the sense, AI is always increase the productivity. In the sense, like you need to monitor like what web application is doing, whether it is meeting or it is matching with your requirements or not. All this we are going to learn here. Once this is done, in the sense like a DevOps and front-end integration is most important. When I say DevOps, in the sense like how your web application is providing authentication, authorization, like how you are securing your project, in the sense how you can monitor your web application, whether it is up or down, how your services are, like whether your service is active or down, everything we are going to learn in this Docker and Kubernetes also. Now, after that, front-end integration, like as I said, right, like we are going to design multiple web applications, like in a design phase, attractive web applications, like which we have a HTML5, hypertext markup language, CSS, cascading style sheets, and JavaScript for validation purpose, along with Bootstrap, CSS, React.js basics like React.js, we use here to design and develop the web application more interactive way. Theme leaf is one concept I'll show you, and like React.js also, we are going to develop a web application like which will interact whatever the concepts we learned till here, right? So we will integrate everything. When I say integrate, like core Java concepts, we will integrate Spring Boot technologies, we will integrate. After that, like we will design a web application. It's like a mini project or a one end-to-end module which we learn here in the front-end integration. In front-end integration, two things we will do. One is the same application, same data, like whatever the data you are filling in the form, web application, you are filling in the form and saving the data, right? So the same data we will take and we will execute as a, or we will convert that same data into web service also. We will learn everything here in the front-end integration. How do, like, what is the purpose to integrate front-end? Already we have a back-end. What is the importance of a front-end? We'll discuss more on this here. Now, after that, like CI/CD, what is a major role here? CI/CD, like why CI/CD, why DevOps, like what is the importance of a full stack developer, like a Maven builder, Maven build lifecycle, CI/CD Jenkins in the sense like Docker Hub, Kubernetes deployment pipelines. Is how pipeline is important, how pipeline is useful for any web application or any module which you're going to build and deploy. Like once you reach till here, in the sense, like definitely in the sense, if you are dedicated, related with the course and the day to day, like whatever we are teaching, in the sense, whatever in the sense 75% I'm going to take, in the sense, if you are following closely, we are putting 100% effort in the sense like this is the sixth batch I'm running. Like from last five batches, we received a feedback is nothing but a commitment towards a course, dedication, in the sense on time delivery. And again, like whatever the technologies we are going to teach, which will help you irrespective of your experience, like whether you are looking for an architect position, like you assume like you are a 5 years of experience, like which you are working in a Java. Now you are switching, you are looking for a new position, in the sense that this course will help you. If you learn new technologies, IT is like that only. We need to keep update ourselves. In the sense, we need to dedicate it. If you are investing 1 hour of time, you need to take some learning from here and you need to implement. If I'm explaining one example in a class, one web application, if I'm explaining, whenever you have a time, in the sense you need to execute that. After that, you need to develop own web application. When you do this right, automatically one day you feel a better and a confident. This I can also, yeah, I'm able to design and develop web application as per the competitive. In the sense like we know like how much competition we have, right? To survive in the IT industry, only the success is nothing but practice, passion, dedication, in the sense towards the programming language. So multiple things which we are doing here, like a testing, like whatever the web application we are going, like end-to-end validation we are doing, like what are the AI concepts, advanced technologies we are going to develop, like how can we build, in the sense, how can we leverage GenAI in our day-to-day life? How can we execute our web application? How GenAI will help, or how GenAI will increase our productivity, like speed of the execution in terms of a development or in terms of a design, how this will help us so that like we can be more confident at the end of the course. Along with, as Naushad mentioned, so module wise, material wise, in a sense, he'll showcase like how we maintain a platform, how our materials will be, like how much quality we have invested. In the sense, I have invested like more than 6 months to design material, like recording sessions, assignments, everything. He will give a demo on how we maintain the platform for students, in the sense like a day-to-day communication and all. He will give a brief about that. Along with that, as I mentioned, multiple things we are going to do along with the interview questions. Most of the technical, in the sense, most of the feedback which we have received from our students is nothing but before joining the course, they are able to answer technical queries. But once they reach to second or third technical during the project phase, if someone asks, can you explain your architecture of a project? Or can you explain what are the technologies and why those technologies you have used in your project? In the sense, most of the students are failed there. Most of the students joined and like before this course and most of the people has got the job and they are successfully working in multiple sectors here. That is a good thing for us also, in the sense somehow our teaching, like our whatever the technologies we are teaching, the technologies they are taking up dedicatedly, like somehow interest, they are getting their work. Any queries? So this is your high level syllabus which we are going to take. In the sense like freshers, those who don't have any knowledge on Java, right? No need to bother in the sense like we start with from the scratch. Okay, so in detail, in the sense what step we are writing, like why that program is important, each and every standard we are going to maintain. Any queries still here related with the servers? Unmute yourself or you can use chat section too. Or meanwhile, before going to that, like, yeah, if you have any queries, you can use chat section. Meanwhile, I'll just show you something. Okay, so how our web application will look like. I'll just show you. So I'm just executing this. Okay, one web application which we are going to develop. Like this, we will see multiple web applications once we reach to Spring Boot. Whether like we are going to build a web service, we are going to design multiple web applications where we have a different look and feel. Like as I said, right, HTML5, React.js, multiple validation. This is one web application which we have a CRUD operations basically. So what are we doing here? So we designed one a web page. Okay, web page which allows you to store books. In a sense, you can play a CRUD operations with this. Now, I'm just going to add one new book. Okay, so this is self-explanatory. When I see this is a button, this is a button, this is a button. Now, red font color we can say. Okay, blue font color. This is a table header like which we are giving. Now you see, right, the alignment is also proper. How this alignment is nothing but with the help of cascading style sheets will help you to get this proper alignment. In the sense similar, right? Like if you are applying any, like if you are studying, right, whenever you are applying some course like MS MTech, you are going to do, you are going to fill, like apply the college, you need to fill the details, right, in the college portal. Or if you have a kid, in the sense you need to pay the fees. Like there is everyone maintain one kind of a portal where you need to fill the details. After the, you need to complete that. The same way web application always helps you to fill the details and store the details and give up the requirement here. Now, what we will do is nothing but I'm just going to click on add book here. Okay, so just click on add book. Now what happens? Now it redirect to add book here. Now here multiple validations we have. Now this is the thing, right? Like even if I want to use like this 1 2 3, or I don't want like this, I want to manually enter 3. Okay, just give the book title. Book title, I'm just going ABS. Okay, diet. ABS diet. Okay, author name Harper G. Okay, so now what I'm doing, I'm just saving the book. The expectation is when I save the book, what happens? Whatever the books already available, in the sense it should store there. Okay, so now I'm saving. Create operation I'm performing here. Okay, create operation. When I say create operation, it should save the details. Now click on this. Now you see what happens. Now it added our book. In the sense, this is one of the module where we are going to store and we are having this. Now I'm going to edit the same thing. When I say edit, edit is nothing but update. It should not add new record. What happens? It will modify the existing record. Let me take one example. Employee, let me take employee here only. Like John is one of the employee, works in organization. He applied for a transfer, meaning he's like he's working in a New York. Now he need to move to Cincinnati or Alaska. What he will do, he will apply the transfer. Now the team or a logistic or a finance or a concerned department raise a transfer and they will approve the transfer, right? What they will do, they will just change the location of that corresponding employee. Meaning is that location update should impact to only this particular employee, not the whole employees. The same thing is whenever you do edit operation, whenever you do update operation, that modification details will impact to only this corresponding row. So let us do some modification here. Now I'm just going to edit. Now edit it. Now what I will do, I'll just remove G. Okay. So now diet. Now row. When I say pro, in the sense Diet Pro is nothing but it has everything. Now update book. Now update it. Now what happens? Now earlier it was Harper G. Now only Harper. Now earlier it was ABS Diet. Now it was Pro. But if you clearly remember, right, we don't have anything here. There is no impact in this row. There is no impact in this row. Whatever the modifications we did, only the thing here. Okay. So now let me just delete the same thing here. Now delete it. When I delete, the expectation should be in the sense whatever the row we just created. Okay, so it should get deleted and the row should not be visible here in the bookstore management. Now click on delete. Now you see there is no disturbance, like whatever the operations we did, right? So the look and feel, alignment wise, operation wise, there is no disturbance. Now this web page we designed using the Spring Boot MVC. Multiple technologies we have used internally. Like this web applications, we are going to teach. I'm going to teach and we are going to practice multiple web applications. At the end of this course or at the end of the Spring Boot, you can definitely feel more confident that this, yes, I'm also able to design any kind of a web application. Just requirement, that's it. Just give me a requirement. I will design a web application and I'll just share to you. But to reach to that particular position, definitely you need to be more dedicated towards the course. You need to attend the course. Somehow you are missing the course. Before joining to next course, at least go with the recording session, because once we reach to Spring Boot, each and every class will be interrelated. In the sense, there will be a dependency for the previous class. Easy, nothing. In the sense, like no complexity. In the sense, only the thing here is practice will be required. To learn any programming language, whether you take Java, whether you are going on a testing, automation tool, Python, any object-oriented programming language you take, how we learn programming language? Tutor will put 100% effort, more than 100% effort will put from our end. Okay, we'll take separate time, we'll guide you. And the only thing what we expect from you is 60% is from our end. Like we need to explain you how market is explaining or how market is expecting. But 40% effort is also required for you from your end. In the sense, you need to practice, practice, practice. Then only at the end of the day, you can feel more confident that give me the requirement. I'm able to do anything because I'm from full stack Java background. That confidence definitely will give you. That's the feedback also we got from our previous students. Thank you. If you have any queries, yeah, I can take it up.
Sir, have we discussed the GenAI syllabus here?
GenAI syllabus, yes.
No.
Yes.
Okay, fine. So the syllabus discussion is completed, right?
Yes. Syllabus discussion is completed. One web application I have given a demo. So
Yeah.
still my screen is sharing, right?
Yeah, please let it be for a few minutes. Let the students complete their queries and then I will take the access.
Okay, so let it be. Let me just check the chat section and reply it back.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
so yeah.
So give me a minute. Give me a minute, sir. Here, go through the questions meanwhile.
Yes.
So guys, today we gave an example of the web application, and in tomorrow's demo class, we will be giving an example of Gen AI application, right? So if you guys have any queries regarding the syllabus
Yes.
or regarding the discussion that we had with Basha sir right now, just post in the chat section. Any kind of query, feel free to post. So maybe, sir, I will read out the queries louder so that other students can also follow up. Does that sound good?
Yeah, sure. You just read out the query. I will answer
Yeah,
that.
I will read out the query and you answer those. So the
Yes.
first query is from Sairam here. There will be recordings for each class if we miss. Yeah, obviously, Sairam. There will recordings will be uploaded within few hours of our live class. So these recordings will be uploaded to our platform. I will show you the platform in few minutes from now. Yes, recordings will be available. And then the other
Recordings plus material plus assignment. Three things you
yeah.
can. Material also you can. Material is as simple as we designed. It's more on a English like a language. Like whatever the concept we have explained in a class, those concept only we converted into a material. In the sense it will work as a like still I'm following the same material. Whatever I'm teaching in the sessions, like whenever I will get a query, whenever I will struck with some kind of an issues, right? I will follow those material only. Yes.
You can consider these materials as PDF versions of the live classes, right? Even the batch one students still today, they are going through these materials during their jobs and while practicing for their interviews. So they are that important. Yeah, you will be provided with recordings and materials for that particular class every day. So Sairam, I hope that answers your question. And the other question is from Sairam. So, and we are going to build app together and learn practically with all the modules mentioned. This is question from Sairam, sir.
building app in the sense might be question in the sense I'll teach you in the sense we are going to build modules like this is a technology, right? So the one of the example which I have shown you, like that we will build multiple modules which will help in the sense in real time environment we are using that one only. Yes, to answer that query, yes, practically yes.
Yeah, so practically we will also be working on these applications that you see here, web apps and all. And the other question, very important question, I guess. The name is not mentioned here, but I'll read out the question. So explain why use Gen AI nowadays in Java. What additional features they added to use it in Java?
To
So
increase
he,
the productivity, yeah, to increase the productivity as I mentioned, right? Assume that one example I will give. In the sense we have a team of three people, one module they need to deliver in 3 months. So three people, they failed to deliver 3 months. In the sense manual effort will be required, requirement gathering, design, development, deployment. After deployment itself again they are getting the issues. So 3 months plus 3 months added. In the sense we got a target to finish with 3 employees within 3 months, but we failed here. So this Gen AI will increase the productivity so that you can complete your work before 3 months and you start. In the sense, Gen AI will always increase the productivity. When I say productivity, right, multiple factors. It will reduce the manual effort, it will increase the business, and whatever the Gen AI will help you, right, there will be a very less chance to receive the production defects too. So quality and quantity.
and maybe, sir, can you give a line or two lines about the Gen AI applications that we will be talking tomorrow, maybe if possible?
Tomorrow we'll discuss again. That is a lengthy topic, no? So again, like tomorrow we'll discuss. Tomorrow I will take a demo only on Gen AI. Okay, so what
Okay.
are the concept? How this Gen AI will help us? We'll discuss tomorrow. Okay, I
Yeah,
cannot
got
cover
it.
in two minutes
Yeah,
that one.
yeah, understood. So, guys, tomorrow we'll be talking about how to use GenAI applications integrated with Java. So, we'll be also showing you a live demonstration, I guess. And then Srikanth is having another question here. And during these sessions, we'll get real-time examples how we will be using. That's the question from Srikanth here. He meant to say like, are the classes gonna take real-time examples or not?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. And then we have another question. Do we miss any concepts in Java first module as it is 5 days, I guess, for Java? I mean, the question is supposed to be like, are we missing any topics from fundamentals of Java, I think, right? So because
No, in a sense, like if that's what I said, right? Like, do we miss any concepts in Java first module? 5 days, the meaning of 5 days is every week we have a 5 sessions. Okay, 5 sessions. Meaning is like as I said, if you're missing any live class, go with the recording session. Like again, like based on that recording session, if you have any queries, like come up with the queries. I have gone through this so and so recording session. I have a query. So we'll reach out to you. But like as I said, I still not getting like do we miss any concept? I don't think so. You are going to miss any concepts. It's up to you. Whatever the syllabus I have shown, in the sense we are going to take each and every concept and we can deliver to you. Like again, like you can just take, practice, understand, and come up with that.
yeah, so guys, no concept will be eliminated. All the important concepts of Java fundamentals will be covered, right? To be precise. And then Monica is asking another question. If there are any questions after the recorded classes, can we get the support offline? So yeah, Monica, this is how it is structured. Once you guys register with us, we will be creating a dedicated group for our registered students. So for next 3 months, I mean 75 days, all the registered students will be in that group, will be communicating in that group, and we administrator and the instructor will also be in that group. So if you have any queries, you can share your queries in that group, or you can also email the instructor. So we will be letting you know how to email or how to message instructor from our platform itself, right? So yeah, the offline support is also provided to you. Even after while going through the recorded classes, if you guys have any kind of queries, you will be provided access to the instructor so that you can share your queries with the instructor, and you can expect an instant you can expect a response from him. So yeah, offline support is also provided to sort out your queries. And the other question from Praveen here, do we build a new project from scratch, like real deployment pipelines and etc.? Sir?
Project perspective, yes. Project perspective, we have a plan in a sense like 5 or 10 days we can take, in the sense like let us build, in the sense, but after the course, like once you complete everything course, like whatever we designed, right? Again, like if all the students are okay, fine, like yeah, I want to work on a project, yes, definitely we can take 5 or 10 sessions. We have a plan, we'll share the details too. Yes, definitely. Again, like it's up to you, in the sense like if a student is interested to learn something, as a tutor, definitely 100% will support. Till batch 1 students are in touch with me regularly, we are communicating, in the sense almost 6 months before we completed that. Okay, so yes, it's purely depending upon you, but to answer your query, yes.
Yeah, so Praveen, so in every module, these are small modules divided into 20 parts, right? So every module will have its own development and own development. So you guys will be developing it from scratch. And in the end, we will bring all these module developments together and try to build one kind of major project that combines all these modules, is what we want to say. So again, it depends on the participation of the students. So once we complete all the 20 modules, based on the knowledge that we got from the projects that we developed in these 20 modules, we will try to build a major project. We'll be spending around 5 to 10 days on that after the 60 to 75 days of time that we have. Right? I hope that answers your questions, Praveen. And then there is another question from Srosa. Can I able to write a program on my own and cover all the topics with Java module time span we had?
Yes, only the answer is nothing but answer is with you only. I don't know the name. Answer is with you only. In the sense, if you are practicing, if you're taking the concepts, whatever we are teaching in a live class, definitely. Not only a program, yeah. I mean, you can design your own web application. That
Yeah.
confidence definitely we can provide. Again, the dedication comes from student. Practice, that's it.
Yeah. So dedication is very much required, guys. These are live classes, so you will be interacting with the instructor during these live classes, right? So even during the class, you can post your queries, and as the instructor types on his screen, you can also start typing on the screen and practice along with the instructor and start posting your screens. Then and only you guys get familiarized, right? So we understand that you guys are busy professionals. You might not have some enough time after the class because of your jobs and all. So what we encourage our students to do is we encourage them to practice along with us during the classes, right? So that you guys get some hands-on experience, and also at the same time can share your queries if you are finding tough to understand a concept with the instructor. So yeah, practice will make you perfect with the programming. So that's what we can answer for Srusa. And the other question here is 5 days enough for core Java? So, sir?
No, 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 no. In the sense, like if your query is core Java is able, are we able to complete entire core Java in 5 days? No, not at all. It will take definitely time. Okay. It will take time, in the sense like we'll monitor the course, whatever the syllabus I have provided in terms of a days. Not sure. 5 days, not. Definitely it will take 20-25 days here. We are going to spend more time because collections, exceptions, whatever we learn in the core Java, like polymorphism, inheritance, same concepts we are going to build framework when we reach to Spring Boot. So if we are good enough here, when we reach to Spring Boot, easy to develop the web applications. Only the thing is inbuilt technology details we need to incorporate there.
So I think, sir, that question is coming because in this slide, module 1 and 2, we mentioned 9 days, 9 hours. We will be covering module 1 and 2. I think students are concerned about that slide. If you look, the first module and second module, if you look at the time period that we mentioned on the slide,
Okay.
it says 9 days, right? So core Java and collections, we are dedicating 9 days on this slide. So is that a typo mistake, or do we have anything to add to it? Because this is the second time students are asking the same question. Maybe we have to spend some
Yeah,
time.
it's a typo mistake only. It's a typo mistake only. So
Okay.
yeah, definitely not 9 days, because collections itself it will take like 5 to 7 working days. It will extend. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe 2 to 3 weeks is what we can expect, right?
Yes, 2 to 3. Because like Java 8 futures, we are going to spend more amount of time. Polymorphism and inheritance, like how this polymorphism and inheritance helpful to design a framework, it will take time, and collections. Yes, that is a typo mistake. It will definitely
Yeah.
extend.
So guys, I hope that that clears the confusion. Sorry for the typo errors here. Right. So, and can you show other web application depicting CRUD operations? Yes, this web application we are demonstrating here because we just want to show students what kind of applications you guys can develop, right? So maybe if time permits, in tomorrow's class or in live classes, we'll be showing you more examples. But just today, for time constraint, we have to we have to limit ourselves with one example, I think. Is that right, sir? Or
Yes, 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 yes. It's not only one web application, Sai.
yeah.
We are going to design and develop multiple web applications. More time we are going to spend there to design. We will go and we will start from scratch, including why we are writing that particular step, coding perspective, what is the importance, everything in detail we are going to explain there. I mean, you will get a good hands-on tool there.
So here, I hope that answers your question. And then Srikanth is asking another question here. Can you please share the complete course structure? We are going to cover Java migration. So Srikanth, can you be more specific? Like we are going to cover Java migration. You mean you are asking us the question, or yeah, I think he's asking us the question. Are we guys gonna cover Java migration?
So what does that
So
mean? Java migration? Yeah, even I'm not in the sense. Can we be Java version migration? No, Java version migration, no. So we are dedicated to work with the one version. Okay. So one version, advanced version, which we take, but module wise, based on the course duration, we will bring more features like why this version we are using, what is the advantage, what are the features is used in this version. That's why, like, if you observe the syllabus, right? Java 8 features we will discuss, like Java 10, Java 12, Java 15, all version features we are going to explain, and we are going to use all the features, best possible features in our current work. In the sense, when I say in a current work, in a current programming structure.
Means, sorry, Java 8 is a too old. Currently Java 25 is the latest
Right,
one. So
right, right,
it will be
right, right.
covered
But still,
on
yeah, correct. But still, Java 8 is nothing but like people like in industry, like if you remember in the sense, or if you don't know, right? People will still call before Java 8 and after Java 8. Still, we have a Java 22 version. Like why Java 8 is important? What are the concepts in the sense Sun Microsystems who developed this Java, right? Entirely they reconfigured whole Java. Still in Java 22 also we are using that features, not version, features of Java 8. Even if you go an interview, right, recruiter will more concerned, at least you can expect 2 or 3 interview questions from Java 8 features, whether that is a Lambda, optional class, interface, like functional interface, multiple. But latest version only we are going to use, compatible. Only the thing here is we will discuss why this version we are using, what is the advantage, why these many versions? Like, why are we not sticking with the Java 1? Now, why are we using Java 22? What is an advantage? How Sun Microsystems are added more features version by version. We will explain here.
So
Thank
which
you.
version are we going to use?
21,
Okay.
17 or 21.
17 or 21. Okay.
Java basic one.
Like my concern is about hello.
Yes, yes. Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
my
yes.
concern is about like in my recent project, they are asking about migrating 17 to 21. Like I would like to know about in detail about what are the consequences in the migration process.
Okay. Only the thing is, like, if you're using Maven, right, according to the jar version, you need to implement version. That is the only change. And second thing is legacy classes. If you're using legacy classes, you need to rework on that. For example, 17 is supporting some kind of a class. 22 is an advanced version, right? Even if you face any compile time, like whenever you are executing your program, if you are facing compile issues, right? If you're using Groovy or Maven, there you need to go and change the dependency. Other than that, I don't think you will get more issues in terms of a coding.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I have a quick
Because
question.
compatible matters in the sense, like, even version by version we are having version by version. For example, like Java 22 version we are having, still 17 version concepts it will work. Only the thing is little bit programming structure and the dependencies you need to change, libraries. Other than that, I don't think so.
But we are using like a Cloud for the Java migration. But there will be some like so dependency issues.
Right, dependency. That's what I said. Dependencies you need to change. You need to change. Like how you are managing your project management, right? There, according to your new version, you need to update. Like plugins you need to modify, not coding perspective. There is a XML configuration. There you need to give a proper version, like what compiler you are using, what are the dependencies supporting to that new version.
I have a quick question, Basha. So,
Yes.
what database are we going to use? Are we going to use focusing on AWS or GCP or SQL or NoSQL?
MySQL is the one. NoSQL database that also we can use. In Java technology perspective, Hibernate we are going to use to interact with the Java and database. AWS, like I will show you like how we can develop a web application in the sense using AWS, how this AWS will help us so that like we can migrate in terms of a Lambda function, using Lambda function, so that my web application I can store successfully in a cloud. But yeah, to answer your query, database MySQL we are going to use with Hibernate.
Basha, can we use PostgreSQL?
Yes, we can use only the yes, all databases are same with one or two different syntaxes. We can use that one also. But till now we covered MySQL because majority of the people will use MySQL because syntax and complexity wise this is different.
Okay.
Hibernate is not too old. Still, that is a hot technology. Mappings, one-to-one mapping, one-to-one mapping, like many-to-many mapping. It is not too old.
And is this a fixed timing or is there a way that we can move, an hour next to it or?
Yeah, I'll take up from here. I'll start discussing the timings and all. If you guys are done with the technical queries, then let's get into the course related queries. Right?
Sorry, Basha, so this is Shruti. I have one question, no, maybe not related to the technical question, but just the course query. So I'm just worried about the time frame, like how. So basically, I am looking for Java, Spring Boot, and basic these technologies. How
Okay.
long the duration will be? The commitment I need to give, like.
Okay, so the course is designed for 75 days. 75 days. Okay, so to enter like we will try our best so to complete within this timeline. Okay, so you can stick with 75 working days.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So core Java plus Spring Boot plus other technologies which we are going to design. Like only the thing is like 75 days if I say, right, that will not come under a project. The project timelines, if anyone are interested to work independently on the project, extra 2 weeks we need to work on that. So if you take that, whatever the syllabus which we are going to present it here, right, that we are going to cover 75 days.
Okay.
Our buffer time, if you
Maybe
take
I
if
missed Basha, sir, in the starting. So what is 9 hours per, like what is that then? 9 or 10, some hours for each module you are giving each.
Nothing. 9
Oh,
hours.
that is different. Oh,
That is
okay.
different. 9 hours is nothing but 9 working days, 10 working days, like that. Each working day we have a 1 hour live class. Like that, if you divide 75 days, right? In these 75 days, what are the modules and what are the technologies we are going to deliver to you?
Okay.
Like that. Don't go with the timing and all. You can stick with
Okay.
75 days. That's it.
75 days.
Yeah, if you have a long weekend or a multiple public holidays in the middle, right? So 1 week it will extend, like hardly 5 days it will be extend. That's it. Other than that, it will not be much delay. Because like from last 5 batches, right? So we have covered like less than 80 working days.
Okay.
We don't have more holidays here. Okay. So
yeah,
hardly like 1 or 2.
Maybe let me take from here. Let's show we have 5 minutes left, right? I think 5 to 10 minutes more. So I'll show you the platform demonstration quickly, the deliverables that you guys will be getting and the timings we'll be discussing. And then again, we'll start taking the technical queries, right? So if you guys have any technical queries, start posting in the chat section. Now I just want to show you what you will get once you register, right? So once you pay the fee and once you register to the course, you will be given login credentials to our platform. We are Plural Labs. The website is plurallabs.com. So you will be provided with the login credentials. And once you log into our website with those credentials, you will be able to access our live classes and recordings. So links will not be shared once you register. You are supposed to log into our platform and click on this join class button to start attending our live classes. And to access the recordings of those live classes, you have to enter the class. Click on this button, and these are the recordings of our previous batch. So I'm just showing you the demonstration of the platform that we provided to our previous batch. So in previous batch, I think we have this 80 days of sessions conducted. So all these are recordings of those live classes. After every live class, within 4 to 5 hours, we'll try to upload the recording to the platform, right? So that way we'll be covering all these 75 hours of classes. So if you observe, you can go through these recordings anytime. I mean, even after the course, these recordings will be with you throughout your lifetime. So there is no limit for the limitation for these recordings. And along with these recordings, as we were saying, you will be provided with the study notes and assignments. We expect you to submit these assignments. We'll be showing you how to submit these assignments. And once we receive these assignments, our instructor will try to provide you personal feedback, right? And then from the platform itself, you can also communicate with the instructor. Once you register, we will try to show you how you can communicate with the instructor if you have any queries while going through the recording, right? And then the study notes, if you click on the study notes, you can download the PDFs and store it in your mobile phones and wherever you want, so that you can access it when you are not able to watch the videos, right? So these study notes are in PDF format, and yeah. So that is all about the recordings that we will be providing and the deliverables. Let me see if I can access any study notes here. Okay, so for some reason I'm not able to access it here. Yeah, but I will also make sure to show you the study notes by tomorrow, right? So there are PDFs of the recordings that we have. Okay, so this is how the platform looks like. And then let's discuss about the course structure. I mean, you guys by now you are aware of that. You are aware that the duration is 75 days. Timings will be standard: 7:30 p.m. EST to 8:30 p.m. EST. Only once if there is any time change of that 1 hour duration in US and Canada, then we'll be trying to adjust according to the time. And then the fee will be, I think most of you guys got my message, fee will be around $150 US. In Indian rupees, it will be around INR 14,000 Indian rupees, right? So we expect you to pay the amount by the beginning of, by Monday. We'll be starting our classes from Monday, from next week Monday. We'll be having another demo session tomorrow, right? So that will be our demo day 2. Same timings, same link that you guys have now. And in that demo day, we will try to discuss the GenAI applications that we will be working on, right? And then from Monday onwards, we'll be starting classes for our registered students. So by Monday, we expect you guys to pay the fee. And this fee can be paid in 2 parts, like $75 to register, and then $75 after first month into the course, right? So this is how you can adjust the fee as well. So I hope this answers all your queries regarding the course structure and fee details and timings. If you guys have any kind of queries, either it is technical or non-technical, just let me know in the chat section.
Can we get a, sorry, yeah, this is Shweta. So, can we get a live, not live class, but any class recording before, we start with the course? So, any class, like we just want to say.
What we can do is, well, we'll try to provide the recordings of these 2 demo classes. Once after that, maybe we'll also try to, I think you are asking for the sample demos of previous batches, right? So maybe
demo any recording of the actual class.
Yeah, sure. We'll try to provide some of the recordings of these classes. Maybe I think I'm just trying to plan out how we can do it. So guys, this is my WhatsApp number. What you can do is just text me whatever queries you have after the class. So even if you want recordings of previous batches, so just let me know. So I will share some sample recordings with you guys. So this is my WhatsApp number. Save it. So I'll also share it in the chat section here. Right. So yeah, whoever want these sample recordings of previous batches, just let me know in the WhatsApp. So I'll try to share those recordings with you. And I hope by now you guys have the syllabus as well, most of you guys. So if you don't have syllabus, again, WhatsApp me. I will try to share the syllabus with you guys. So I hope that answers your question. And then,
Final question, sorry.
yeah.
Can we also see any GitHub repository or final project that students build by the end of the course, if there are any available?
So any reply to that?
Can you come again?
Yeah, so I'm asking, can we see the GitHub repository or any final project that students build by the end of the course, like the previous project?
That's what project. That's what project we are not including in this course. That's again like once your course is completed. In the sense, if students are interested, in the sense they are going to spend 2 weeks in terms of a project, then definitely we'll take we work on the project. We have a plan from this batch. In the sense, like if any student is coming, I want to build project from scratch. Whatever the technologies I have learned, definitely we are going to work on the project, like including everything, in the sense like whatever we learn, like from scratch to deployment, in the sense from design phase to deployment. Yes.
But while the classes are going on in the practice sessions, we are going to cover all the modules with the practical,
Yes,
experience.
yes, absolutely.
So to avoid the confusion here, what instructor sir is saying is, yeah, during practice of those modules, we'll be working on small mini projects like web apps, some applications. But when you say a project, it is kind of a major capstone project, right? So that project will be developed based on all the modules that you'll learn, all the modules coming together. We'll be building that project and we'll be showing how to deploy that. So that's different from small projects that you will be developing during the sessions. Yeah, if you want some kind of capstone project or major project, then we will be spending again 2 weeks of time after the course, and we'll try to develop with you. But yeah, the small projects along the course period, we'll be developing with you. That's different. Major project is different, and small mini projects to help you understand the module. That practical applications are different. So I think she wants to ask, like, can we share the source code of the small web app that we developed in previous batches? Is what she is asking, sir. So maybe the source code or
Yes, we can share that. Yes.
yeah, maybe the application that you had demonstrated today, if we have the
Yes, we
source.
can.
So that was the application that was developed in the previous batches, right? Along with
So
those
what you
batches.
can do, any recording session you can take from the previous batch, Naushad, and give the details, or you can just have a connect and you can just explain how the recording session, how we teach web applications, how our material will be, so that I mean, like the way we can clarify the queries along with the assignment and all.
Yeah, understood. So, guys who are asking for the previous batch sample recordings, what we will do is we will try to select one module that we discussed in previous batch, and also we'll try to bring back the source code that we have along with that module, and we'll try to share with you. I hope that will solve most of the queries regarding the projects that we will be working on, right? So, yeah, please text me on WhatsApp. I'll try to help you out there, right?
Excuse me, just a quick question. I have just one doubt. So, hi, this is Ruchita. So, by the end of the course, will the person be able to solve only the basic CRUD application, or will he be able to build it, or like today how you showed, right? Or will he be able to actually understand? Like, are you getting what I'm trying to tell you?
Yes, I'm able to.
Yeah,
Yes, again,
that's
like
my
that
concern.
confidence building. Yeah, that's a confidence build up is nothing but like it's purely up to, right? Like how much we are taking from that course, how much we are practicing. From tutor perspective, there is 100% effort from our end, in the sense like material perspective, technology perspective, real-time examples, whatever we can take, 100% we put our effort. In the sense we are taking extra care, extra time to support you offline through mails and all. Again, it's as a student, right? As a student, so from your end, like if you learn the things like some kind of a passion, or if you do practice regularly, definitely, like we are all like that, like we are saying like 15, 18 years of experience, but today we are doing independent things. How is nothing but still we are practicing, we are learning new technologies, we are updating ourselves. That is the only thing. Yes, to answer your query, yes, if you follow regularly classes and practice on your own, like whatever the concepts or examples which we have showcased in the live classes, definitely. I don't have LinkedIn profile. I will not maintain.
So to the students who are thinking that this is more of an experienced professional level, because most of the questions are coming from some experienced people here, right? But this will start from the basics as well. So people who are having a fresher kind of knowledge, so no need to worry out there, right? So we also have some students raising concerns if this is dedicated to experienced professionals. So
Yeah, I'll
now,
take that answer. I'll take the query. So see, whenever we are learning, right, just remove that. Like I'm a fresher or I'm a experienced. No, we are learners here. That's it. I'm a learner. You are a learner. Forget about like a fresher experience. Don't take like trust me. Still, most of the people will say 12 years of experience in IT industry and Java. Even like they will not solve one Salesforce normal support ticket. They will say in the sense like that. I'm not blaming or I'm not saying in the sense experience is not at all a matter whatever the subject and whatever the confidence level you have while learning the programming language or the same examples you are going to implement in your work, that matters in the sense how much more practice you are doing, what are the concepts you are learning, how you are taking that concepts and implementing as part of your work, that matters. Forget about experience, fresher, 10 years, 5 years. No, we are learners, that's it.
okay, yeah. So if no queries, I think you are free to leave, guys. Tomorrow is again demo day 2. So you same time, you guys you can attend it using the same link that you guys have right now. And from Monday, we'll be starting classes for our registered students, right? We'll be concluding these demo classes by tomorrow. So 2 demo classes, we'll be concluding it by tomorrow. And from Monday, we'll be having actual classes for our registered students. So if no queries, then you are free to leave. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I have one question. Like, will it be the same for the tomorrow's class too? Demo class?
It's not the same. As
Okay.
said, we will be getting into GenAI syllabus and GenAI apps. Right, sir? Is there anything that you want to contribute here? So,
Yeah,
Basha sir, are
demo
you here?
two. Yeah. Demo two. Yeah, we are going to take as a continuation of this demo. One more demo we will discuss more on like how GenAI we are going to use in the sense like how can we leverage GenAI technologies into our day-to-day life work. In the sense how can we increase the productivity. We'll talk more about the GenAI. From Monday onwards, I mean, we will start the actual syllabus that I mean
Maybe
Naushad already communicated. Yeah.
tomorrow we'll be talking about GenAI and then installation and the first code in Java, right? So maybe we'll be covering all these 3 topics or just GenAI.
We'll see the timeline in the sense like if time permits, like all 3 concepts we can cover.
Okay. So Sumant, I hope your question is answered here. I think no more queries here, sir. So maybe we can terminate the call is what I think. Do we have students left again? So guys, if you have any queries, you can unmute yourself. We'll be in the call for next 2 minutes. If no queries, then we will be terminating the call. Thank you.
Yeah, one doubt, Naushad. This is Shruti again. Just one question. Like if I am presently in the market, if I am in the middle of if I get any project, do we have any team from the internal team to get support or maybe with the extra price, not the course fee? I'm not asking, but do I get? Is it possible like that? Like.
So we are not into this supporting business. So yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Okay.
I see no queries, sir. So let's terminate the call. Thank you.